This is a Guimbal Cabri G2, a two-seater trainer helicopter, and that is Flight Instructor Rick from Melbourne Heli. The Cabri has an empty weight of about 430 kilos and it's powered by a Lycoming 4-cylinder piston engine developing up to 134 kilowatts. Rick is going to take me through how he starts up this machine. I'd just point out that, like all my videos, this cannot replace one-on-one instruction from a licensed professional. But with that said, let's get this thing started up and let's fly.
Okay, so harnesses are secured, nothing loose. The cockpit pedals full travel free, friction off the collective, full travel free, cyclic, excuse legs. Full travel free, collar, that's good. Got circuit breakers in, fuel, compass heading, we'll go 250, known elevation, auto, off, on, master, backup, waiting for all lights on except for starter. All right, have that dark green light. Waiting for the horn, the APM is going to come to life, the electronic pilot monitor, give us a bunch of information, any warnings, anything we need to know. Horn was audible. Okay, no alarms there, and no alarms without carbon monoxide chip and fire there. That's all good, 50 litres on board. That's all good there. So we'll go mixture forward. Rotor brake should engage, light should illuminate, light does illuminate, rotor brake locked forward. Feel free to throw your headsets on now.
Okay, just give me one.
All right, check 1, 2. How do you have me?
Yep, 5x5 for you.
Awesome. All right, so I'm just going to get some radios sorted. Fuel pump's on, fuel pressure is increasing. That's good. 27 degrees outside, oil temperature is 19, so it will be a cold start. So I'm going to raise the collective 1/3, 3 primes, collective down. Now setting 3% on the throttle there. And I'll go magneto plasma on up here. And just having a good look around, making sure we're clear on the left, clear ahead, clear right, clear. Let everyone know that we're about to start. So I'll get the aircraft all started up. You can hear a horrible squeaking sound. That's all perfectly normal. That's the Cabri G2 for you. So here we go. Okay, so clutch engage, alternator engage, oil pressure light is out. Clutch light is still on, waiting for the blades to start turning. There they go. Here comes the horrible squeak. Okay, fiddles are synced up, that's good. So engine blue and rotor RPM or NR white are synced, that's good. Clutch light should start flickering very shortly. As it starts to flicker, it'll go off. And I'll move on to some other checks. There goes the clutch light. So now I'm going to manually manipulate the throttle. We'll come up to 2000 on the engine speed. Hey, it's about 2000. I'm going to go turn the plasma off. Count to 5. 3000, 4000, 5000. Less than a 300 RPM drop. That's within limits. Plasma's back on. Just waiting for that to stabilise back to 2000. Now the magneto's coming off, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000. Less than 100 RPM drop, that's within limits, that's good. Now we're just waiting for oil temperature to get to 30 degrees. So in the interim, we can listen to some weather. It's going to tell us it's all nice that we just read. This is the Aerodrome Terminal Information Service, or the ATIS.
Wind, light and variable. Cap OK. Temperature 17. QNH 1016.
1016 QNH, just adjust that
with
now.
Essendon, Round, Tower or Melbourne approach. Notify receipt of Delta.
Delta.
Time check 2210.5. Essendon, terminal information Delta. Runway 26 for arrivals.
So 26 for arrivals.
17 for departures.
17 for departure. So 17 is the active runway right now. As seen by the Royal Flying Doctor Service taking off.
Wind, light and
And
variable.
as Victoria.
Cab OK. Temperature 17.
There's 30 degrees on oil temperature.
1016.
Now going to set an RPM, rotor RPM of 520.
Tower or Melbourne
Just turn on the
receipt of Delta.
Delta, so Delta's a radius, so just coming up now on the throttle to set 520 NR. Alright, 520's just about there. I'm going to go carb heat 2 hots. We've got an automatic carburetor heating system here. What we're just going to do is check the manual system. So what we're expecting to see is a bit of a droop in the RPM. That makes sense. The carburetor is heating up the air that's being combusted in the engine. Hot air is less dense, therefore we're getting a little bit less power. We're now waiting for a brick to pop, which will be shown as a yellow square. Once we get that, we're going to go back to auto, and then down to cold, wait for the brick to disappear, then back to auto. There's our brick, so going to go carb heat to auto, back to carb heat cold, waiting for the brick to disappear and seeing a little bump in the RPM, back to auto. So now I'm going to close the throttle quickly and I'm going to see the needle split, which is going to show us that the sprag clutch is working. Really important if we have an engine failure. We want the engine to power the blades up but not drag them down. So closing the throttle nice and quickly, good needle split there. We'll mute that horn. By muting the horn we also go from backup to main. If we leave it in backup we'll have that bar green light on, which we don't want, so we'll have that at main. Now we're just waiting for stable idle. That's about there now, so I'm going to turn the governor on, which is on this side. As you can see, that blue light's gone off. Now I'm going to roll the throttle up. Once we get to 2000, the governor's going to take over and the aircraft's going to maintain us at about 530 or flight RPM. So just bringing that throttle up now. Alright, so aircraft is ready to go. We'll have a quick chat to Tower, then we'll do our pre-takeoff checks there.
And that is how we started this Guimbal Cabri G2. Thank you, Flight Instructor Rick Heinrich and also Ruben Gonzalez and all the team at Melbourne Heli. I filmed this at the same time as this video, Can a Flight Simmer Hover a Real Helicopter? I hope I'll see you again in either that or another video real soon. See ya!